So hey guys, it's Zion again, and this is the Dark Souls playthrough I promised you, and playing in the background is the boss battle theme for Gwyn, the final boss of the game, and trust me, that does not have any spoilers associated with it. But I think this song is perhaps the most beautiful piece of music in the game, the best piece of music in the game, and a great theme for the theme of this playthrough, which is the power of Gwyn compels you. Because Gwyn, as you will come to see, is tantamount to God in the Dark Souls universe. Now, essentially, the power of Gwyn compels you means I will be using Lightning Spear and Greater Lightning Spear, which are two miracles I can use as part of the Cleric class, to great effect. At least, hopefully. I've never built a faith-based build before. For those of you who are new to Dark Souls, I will be going through these first parts very slowly, very methodically, and pretty much explaining as much as I can. We'll get into the stats once the gameplay starts. I want to get into the game as quick as I can. Get to Lordran, which is the main area of the game, and start really going from there. So, for those of you watching on the Top Tier Tactics channel, these first episodes will probably be a little slow, I already know this, why the hell is he talking about it? But for those of you who don't know, or who are on my channel particularly, well, you'll learn a few things, I think. Let's get into it. Alright. A quick few things here. Character name, of course. Sex male. Class, I'm going for the Cleric to maximize my faith potential. Granted, I will not be able to carry very much, but hopefully I'll be able to up that endurance enough that I can get going with that. Gift, I will be taking the Master Key, because that opens all basic locks in the game, which allows me to get to certain places earlier. Physique, I'll just go with Slim. I'm always going with Slim Face. Commoner is fine. Shaved. Dark Purple. Let's customize him a little bit. Customize attire, balance, color tone, skin color, purple, blue. Come on now, where is it? You. Skin color, bluish, blush pale. Try to make this guy bright blue. He's not really cooperating. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Alright. And now we are ready to go. And what miracle did I start with? Well, we'll just have to find the heck out. Ah, yes. The opening cinematic.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Don't mess with the dragons.
But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold.
Pardon me?
Life and death. And of course, light and dark.
And then, from the dark...
Then, from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Always confused me. I love this part.
Nito, the first of the dead.
Damn, he's badass looking.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights.
And the
furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty gods peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
My roommate said that was very Lord of the Rings. Oh, hello. Rats.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Which is coming. Quite soon.
This is your fate.
I think not. I didn't see those bugs last time I was here. Bleh. What's up? Oh, okay. Am I stuck on? And here we go. Oh, heal is what I start with. Okay. Okay, so don't I need a talisman for this? Okay. Here's the dungeon cell key. Alright. Real quick. I am a cleric. Whee! I thought there was a dude. Oh, there's a dude. I could kill him because he doesn't have anything to kill me with, but I'm not going to. And then there's this dude. He's an optional boss later in the game. Isn't he lovely? Whee! Up we go. Yahoo! Actually kind of curious what the stats on these are. 22. Whoops. 5. Okay. I'll explain those when we get to Lordran, but for now I just want to get through the this introductory section as fast as possible because, you know, it's kind of boring. It's just me going through, running around. If I didn't know the controls, I'd be learning the controls. All right. So bonfires. You need these. These are good things. Bonfires are fun. But I don't have a talisman. I need a talisman to channel my what you call it? My miracles, one of which is heal. Unfortunately, so I have fast roll, that's good. Here comes the stray demon, the asylum demon. I will run to the left and through the door. Light another bonfire. He's the first boss, but he's a pushover because From Software didn't want to be completely bastards about things. But East West Shield, okay. All right. Oopsie doodles. What? That there's some bullshit. Put in the wrong hand. Like the beach that I am. Come back here, you. Should be a mace here. Oh, nice. Alright, now 1, 2, up the steps. I'm gonna kill this bastard. 1, 2! That is a back attack. The mace also has a wonderful parry that I can do using this trigger here. Parry, and there's a slow animation, and then I attack them like so. There is a boulder that will fall down. Go through there. I'm not a speedrunner. Sorry about that.
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
Nope.
Goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
Aw.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead.
Yep.
Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
A healing item.
Oh, and this.
And the key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Technically he's still dead. But the thing about the undead is
I would hate to, and thank.
he's still technically dead, but the undead can die. It's an odd thing. But that's sort of how it goes. Come on. Gonna die or not? Is there a trigger? Pretty soon you'll hear him go "Ugh," and die. There it is. Second zombies. Technically, the zombies in this game are called hollows. Which I think is kind of a silly way to put things. Canvas talisman. That'll do for now, I guess. Woo! Wrong way. Okay, I'm trying to hit these guys without being hit by the arrows, because one of the things I hate most about this game is archers. Hate archers a lot. What I don't hate is hitting this guy in the head. Because hitting him in the head is a good time. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. See, this guy, if you know what you're doing, he is a gigantic pushover. Just a matter of knowing what you're doing. And there we go. Which door is it? This door, I think. And here we go. At a Vendetta Asylum in record, not really, time. La la la. Alright. That's the tutorial. I've left out a lot of, here's how you control the game. But that's just because I already know how to control the game, and that's not what you're here for. Whee! And now I get picked up by the largest bird in the game.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
By a bird. Fuck.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
With a
to
bird.
the land of the ancient lords. Lordran,
It's a very creative name, isn't it? Great thing about this game is that the only actually pre-rendered cutscene in the game is the first one, where you see Gwyn and the Witch of Izalith and Nito take down the dragons. The rest of it, no. It's all in-game. It's all in-game footage. And that allows your character to pretty much stay in the same attire. So here's Firelink Shrine. This is the hub of the game. This is the hub bonfire. And I'm traipsing around. It's rest here. I only have one attunement slot. That will have to change. For right now, I just want to go talk to the crestfallen soldier here.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Yep.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
Nope.
Well, but there's no celebration here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out.
Brah.
Actually, two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
Blight Town.
And something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you.
And you would be right. So here you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to go talk to Petros of Thorland, who is a good time. Oh, yes. And for those of you who don't already know, let's go over the stats. Stat page. Yay. Explanation. These first things are pretty much self-explanatory. Level souls, which is how you level up, buy things, that sort of thing. Vitality, that, stamina equipment resistance to bleeding. Basically, at a certain equipment load, you stop rolling fast, do a mid-roll, and then a slow roll. Slow roll as a heavy encumbrance. For powerful weapons like a mace, like a scythe, like a big sword, things like that. Advanced weapons like a bow or a halberd or things like that. Resistance to poison, also damage and things like that. Sorceries, which I'm not going to be using because I don't have to, because I'm doing the power of Gwyn Compels You, which is lightning, and faith, the power to cast miracles, so I will need to up my attunement slots. Let's get Canvas Talisman. The mag adjust is basically how powerful your spells are and how they're boosted. Actually curious. There's this. Wow, that's slow as shit. Holy hell. That's just Thorland. Okay.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted.
I think we're
Petros of Thorland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
I'll probably kill him later, but
Hello there.
hello
I
there.
realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace.
I used to have that
Go
haircut.
ahead. It's for you.
Aw, he gave me a copper coin.
Oh my, you again?
Yes.
Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway.
Whee!
So what if I were to teach you some miracles?
Yay!
That
It would please me.
Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Okay.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
See, is there anything I can currently buy from him? There is not. I mean, at least nothing that I would want to use. Force is probably the only thing I'd really want. And I already have heal, so for right now...
Come again. The effective...
Yes, I know it depends on my faith. Shut the fuck up. So now, I'm going to go through the Undead Burg. Actually, no. First, I'm going to show you the level up screen. Oh yes, this is a bloodstain. I'm currently online, so I can watch people die. This guy probably... Oh, he must have been fighting skeletons. Huh. Don't know. Attunement. Faith. And endurance. Not so worried about vitality this run, because I'm going to be staying pretty far away from my enemies. Now, granted, the later bosses actually have they either have AoE attacks that are pretty big, or they confine you to a very small space within the world. That's one down. Come on, kill him. Thank you. And this is the first really sort of not difficult, but annoying part of the game. No. Because this bastard up there is throwing fire bombs at me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Whoopie-doo. Oh, that could have been bad. I almost fell off the edge there. I didn't, but almost did. I didn't mean to kick him, but it works out. And I have more souls. More souls. Here's a rat. I hate rats. Fuck off. Ugh. Told you, I hate rats. Thankfully, I'll be getting to a bonfire soon enough and be able to heal this poison. Whoop, whoop. Sorry that I'm not very uppity about these power-up and compels you shit yet, but at this particular moment, I can't really cast any of the spells required. Excuse me, I'm just gonna... 1, 2... Ugh. Yep. I wasn't expecting him to do the 6th one, and I was already attacking. God damn. Death number 1, welcome. I'm playing terribly. Try not to fall off. All right, let's just go for it. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go. Die. I said die. I say you, he dead. I hate you. Go away. So the thing about Dark Souls that's really interesting, and that I like a lot, is that they don't tell you much about the story beyond that opening cinematic. And whenever you... The story, you have to figure out yourself through item descriptions and... God, the most agile hollows ever. And you have to essentially... Even the smallest things, like this shield tells a story, and as someone who loves narrative, this shield, it says something, right? It's been used. Ah, roll too soon. Speedrunners usually just roll straight through that. Oh my god. Woo! Triple kill. Woo! There's a wooden shield through here. Now, I'm gonna go kill this bastard. Die. I said die. And I want to show you the power of parrying. Because it's great and awesome and wonderful. These guys are annoying as all hell because they just sort of stand there looking at you. Die! See ya. He's dead. I say you, he did. Come on. Come on, attack me. Come on. No. But you said to attack. Yeah, I did. And then you died. And you'll see that these there are these little white ghosts throughout the game. Those are other players. Bonfire lit. I could kindle this. I'm not going to. I'll explain that later. Here's my vitality a little bit. And endurance. 15 faith is probably good to go with to start out with. Those of you who actually know what's going on are going to be like, no, it's not. No, like, it's not. And that's the mechanic I absolutely loathe about this game, is the mutual hits. When you hit and they hit at the exact same time. Now, I realize that it's realistic, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. This, however, is a mechanic I love. The parry mechanic, I love it. I love it a lot. Just being able to, especially on these really easy enemies, it's just a positive form of positive reinforcement. But like I was saying, you see this shield tells a story. I mean, it has there's an untold story here. It belonged to some knight whose crest this was, and he had to leave it behind. There's a story behind me as well. What got me into these clothes, besides the fact that I'm a cleric? How did I hollow? When did I die? How long was I waiting in the undead asylum for that guy to get there? You know, little things like that are what really keep me coming back to this game. Things that you would never think to think about. Also, jiggling corpses. Nope. And at this point, they're not going to get any mimics, which are the little treasure chest monsters. But short of being absolutely cruel, which, you know, From Software is perfectly fine being absolutely cruel. Another thing, the damage dealer is not the weapon itself, but a box around that approximates the size and shape of the weapon. So, for example, I can hit. Sorry about the frames here, by the way. That's what I call the commando soldier. I can hit with the very, very tip of this mace and still do full damage. And the same goes for any other weapon in the game. And this is why the master key is nice, because you couldn't open that otherwise. Unless you get the residence key from the undead merchant, who I will show you momentarily. Merchants are... everything in this game is killable. Everything. From the dragons you meet. Woo. Okay, that was actually kind of dumb on my part. Come on, attack me. Stupid piece of shit. Attack me. Come on. Do it. Do it. Good boy. Shut up. Now die. He's never in that location. He's usually farther away than that. Die! Die! There's a trap here. Up and down and around. Keep forgetting he does that double attack. Now. Quick primer. All around Lordran, are Gwyn's Black Knights. I could kill this guy and go for his sword, but honestly, the sword and the item he's guarding are not worth it at this stage of the game. My purpose, currently, is to find the lightning bolts. So what will probably happen is I will show you the Undead Merchant, end my playthrough there. Same. Oh, okay. In my first episode there, bid you adieu. Open the second episode with a quick primer on how to do certain things and what certain things mean. And eventually, I will do a little research, find out where I will find my power of Gwyn compels you. And we will be golden, my friend.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.